Greetings, friends. It's important that we stay pure. And as such, we're gonna pretend to be a purist. No items, just Isaac on his little face, shooting little tears at little people that desire to no longer be as little as Isaac, but fail to do so because Isaac's so big. Oh, so big. Yeah, no item rooms, no items to start with. Not the hardest challenge in the game, actually. It can get a little bit dicey if you don't get, like, devil deals. If you get kind of bad pills, that would be kind of bad too. But so far, we're getting pretty good with the single pill we picked up so far. Isaac doesn't have his trusty D6, which is kind of sad, because the D6 is pretty good, and not having it is unfortunate. But this is a challenge you unlock after beating the game, well, after beating, like, the depths for the first time, I think. Like, it's one of the first challenges you unlock, usually. So, it's not overly surprising that you don't get the D6, as I believe you get that when you kill Isaac with the blue baby or something like that. So, you know, it's not overly surprising, but it is kind of sad still. Even though there's not that many items to re-roll during this challenge, obviously, due to the fact that no item rooms and nothing to really start with. But, you know, it would be kind of nice to have a D6 for our devil deals and stuff, you know? It would also be kind of nice if we didn't face envy out of all possible mini-bosses at the start of a run, but, you know, that's just how it goes sometimes. It's the unfortunate truth that we have to live with, and we're just gonna have to accept that as a reality. But while we're still alive, we're just gonna keep fighting things, keep trying not to die, looking for soul hearts just so we can get that devil deal, because the devil deals do become a lot more important during this challenge. Also, I believe we have to play until we reach Mom's heart, which is unusual. It's an odd place to end your challenge for this game, but there you go. And it's a lot of muns, and I'm happy about that. Now, our secret room is here, I have decided. It is not. In that case, it is above us, over here. Because I don't think it can be next to a boss room. It is nowhere, because the basement's stupid and everything's always wrong. It might actually be next to the shop or something weird like that. Like, basement secret rooms are just... they're just the worst. They're just the worst. I cannot express that enough into enough words that fully explain just how terrible secret rooms in the basement can be, because they can just be anywhere. The game has some fairly decent rules for every other floor, but for the basement it's just like, oh, let's just put it in the corner somewhere. I don't know, and it just makes me so sad. I get very sad when I play this game. That's why I keep playing it forever, because it's the greatest game ever made. It probably actually is my favorite game out of all games right now, so in that sense, it is kind of nice, but it does make me sad when I try to look for secret rooms, and then they're not there. They're not there. That makes me sad. I'm sad now. Sadness engulfs my entire face. And we get milk. Alright, so that's kind of crap. That's really not a very good start at all, but alright. Some damage would have been really nice, but instead we're just going to get nothing. We have to be very careful not to take damage anywhere, so that we do not lose our devil deal. But the odds, I mean, wow, immediately. Just the first enemy we find, I run into it like an idiot. So, at least there's a curse room here, I guess. That could be kind of nice, but I do not like that we just lost potentially our secret room or our devil deal chance. It's really quite unfortunate, because it's kind of our main potential for damage right now, and I am sad now, but at least we got ourselves an arcade room. Hopefully we can maybe get a key out of there if we need it. Maybe we can get some money to buy something cool from the shop. Maybe we can get a damage up from the shop. There's still a lot of potential, but it's still gonna be a tricky one, to say the least. Are there shops in this shop? I'm not actually sure now. I don't recall seeing a shop on the previous floor now, but maybe maybe I'm not thinking correctly. Maybe I'm thinking wrong, but yeah, was there a shop on the previous floor? Actually, yeah, there was a shop on the previous floor. Never mind me, I'm an idiot. But we still need a key, and we're just not getting anything. We're getting coins every now and then, but we're not getting keys. We're not getting bombs. We're getting a lot of poop. I mean, that's kind of cool, I guess, but it's not really something I'm looking for right now. I'm gonna break all these in case I do get something cool out of it. I mean, you can get some money, maybe a lucky poop, maybe a soul heart. Very unlikely, but it happens. It has happened before. A little bit of extra money never hurts, obviously. So, you know, at least we're capable of spending some money at the arcade room, at least, so we got that going for us. But, ugh. Fistula, that's also not really great as a first boss, because you need to be pretty careful with this one. It does split up in a lot of chunks, and our damage right now is non-existent pretty much, so I'm not liking this at all. We still have a chance of a devil deal, but with a boss like this, it's, I mean, questionable at best, really. It's questionable at best right now. Because I'm just not that good at this boss, I don't think. I'm just not overly good at this boss unless you get to, like, later points where you just insta-kill him, but, like, that was just really lucky right there that I didn't get hit, but fair enough, I guess. I'm just gonna play this as carefully as I possibly can, and we lost our devil deal. So that's cool. Maybe we can get a goat head from that curse room. Maybe we can get a bomb from the arcade room. It would be kind of nice if we got any pickup ever, because we've only gotten money. We got bombs on the previous floor, but I was looking for my secret room, and that ended up being a huge mistake, because the basement doesn't make any sense in this game. Why am I taking... it doesn't even matter if I take damage now, I suppose. Like, from this point on, I'm going to just be as reckless as possible, because there's just no downside to taking damage, pretty much, other than a slight loss of health. Can we please get some damage? Speed and shot speed. I mean, it's not the worst, but God. We are not getting any... I mean, this is the Purist challenge, I suppose. It's kind of the point, but still. Be a little bit kinder, game. Be a little bit kinder. Instantly made it explode. But we did get a key from it. And we immediately get bombs as well. So let's hope that our secret room is there. And it is. And that's 3 more coins. Tempted to gamble a little bit more for more stuff. But I don't know, man. That's a bomb. That was not worth it. That was not worth it at all. Alright, I'm going to see what my store has to sell. Might as well use a key for that, because we have one. And we're not really going to use it on much else right now. BFF. I mean, I guess. I mean, it's something. I'll actually get some more money from the arcade room, hopefully. Like, hopefully we can use this machine a couple times. And I want to at least get that soul heart. Everything else I don't really care that much about, but the soul heart is pretty important, because I need it for the living. I'm going to use that machine a couple more times, actually, because that is a free full heal right there. Might as well make the most out of it, obviously. That's a lot of coins, actually, from that machine, so I'm very happy I did that. Very happy I did that indeed. There we go. That's all of our health back. I'm going to use it a couple more times, so we're at least at 15. And then I think I'm just going to go. I might just use it a couple more times, just for funsies. There we go. That's way more coins than I expected to get from that, actually. So I'm just gonna gamble for a bit. We're gonna play this super safe because our build is nonsense. Our build is nothing right now, so we need a little bit of the good stuff to carry us forward, and apparently we have decided to lose and only lose. Catole! That's an item we don't get very frequently, so I'm kind of happy about that. Makes it a little bit more of a unique run compared to usual runs. So that's a little bit unusual. I like that. I like runs that are a little bit different, and now we can walk around with a bunch of poop on our head. So what's not to like? What's not to like indeed? We're just gonna move forward. Hopefully we can get a devil deal on the next floor. Caves is, I find, a little bit easier than the basement, honestly, to get a devil deal in, just because there's less spiders. And God, spiders, they are my one weakness. Well, they're one of many weaknesses, but the spiders, they have a tendency of squirreling all over the place. Squirreling is a word. It probably actually is a word. It sounds like a real word. It has to do with animals, so it probably is real. Full card could be okay. It's a good way to get out of that curse room, at least. So there's that. We got that going for us. Yeah. I was just going to say we might get a boss rush, but let's be honest, that's not going to happen. I decided to look at the clock and got hit by a bomb. So there went our soul heart. That's incredibly wasteful. That I'm actually quite annoyed by that happening. But alright, I guess that's just means we're just gonna have to be a lot more careful than originally intended. At least we got Skatel. So hopefully we can get a whole bunch of evil flies going on and join our side for the greater good. That would be nice. Nice. Get ourselves some free bombs. And let's just kill these fires as well. Might just get some cool stuff. Maybe get a soul heart. Maybe get a soul heart. Please give me a soul heart. I really need a soul heart right now. I really do quite need a soul heart because apparently we're just not playing very well today. Today is just not a very good day for Isaac. Maybe it's just the weather or something. Maybe the weather's just been too nice lately. And the game's compensating for it. Maybe it's compensating for some of the runs we've had previously, which quite frankly have been ridiculous. I mean, we've had a couple runs which were just nonsensically good, so it's about time that the game is starting to give us runs which are just awful. It's about time that we get karma in our face. All over my face. So, you know, it's time. But who knows? Puberty? That was actually kind of a risk, I suppose. That could have given us a bad trip, and that would have been bad. That would have been bad, and I would have been very sad. There might be a secret room to the left over there. Yeah, there might actually be. And that would be okay. That would be cool. A battery for all those great items we don't have. Now we can definitely recharge the giant pile of poop that's on our head. Happiness engulfs me once more. I would like a key, please. Please give me a key so that I may go into my shop, buy, there's options, and 3 maps, and a gopher. And then maybe I'll survive. That'll be cool. Thanks, game. That's exactly what I was just asking for. Oh. Is that how we're gonna play it then? Is that the enjoyment we're going to have of today's run then? And just red. Oh my god, that's so good. Oh my god. Oh, okay, yeah, that actually works just for me. Sure. Give me a red candle. So red candle, similar to the one in the Zeldas, is one you can just use and then the fire stays over there until you either shoot it away or an enemy gets hit by it a lot. And oh my god, that's probably one of the best things we actually could have gotten. Especially blindly, because this thing deals damage. This thing is strong. This is good enough to win. So if I just play like reasonable, we got it going on. Also, the fire doesn't hurt us. We can just walk around in that fire forever and it'll do nothing to us. It does block our tears, but it doesn't hurt us. And that's kind of important. And god, it's so incredibly strong. So that's good. That's good stuff. I like that. Even against bosses, like, it's just so good. So very good. I want 9 of these. I want 9 candles in my inventory. There's not even an inventory system in this game. Well, there sort of is, I suppose, but not a very large one. You just have one space. That's the entire inventory. But yeah, like, yeah. That's a pretty good way to salvage this run so far. Because, it's not been going too well. And now we get a shot to show off the candle. We only spent 7 coins on getting the candle. And it's going to save our lives. And we're going to get immediate damage up as well. I'm going to get this thing, Judas' Shadow. Oh, Lord of the Pit, I was close. That's not close at all. It's really the opposite of close. But still, it's a thing. It gives us flying. For 2 hearts, not worth it, but you know, it may potentially have been worth it. It may have been Judas' Shadow, and then it would have been worth it, and I would have been happy with my purchase. But instead, I'm actually quite miserable. But maybe we can get something cool out of here. Oh, haha, hee-hee-hoo. Telepills, alright. I do want to know what that other pill is, though, so I'm going to go back for that. There is still a full card in there, and we're not taking damage to go in here because we got flying. And it's pheromones. Alright, well, we tried. We got flying, we got a red candle. I think we're doing pretty okay. Our health is awful, but maybe we can fix that? Maybe we can fix that. That would be nice. And we got 3 hearts, that's fine, right? I mean, we're not going to get hurt anymore. We got it. Easy. No problems at all. Maybe this thing will give us some cool stuff. Is that good? It probably is. Let's just take it. Let's just take that pearl. It's going to help us a lot. This pearl is going to be the main reason that we will end up victorious. The pearl and the goat head, because the goat head is just so peachy. That is going to guarantee a couple of devil deals. That's going to guarantee like 4 more or something like that. Like, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Hopefully we can get something. Maybe we, like, not get a Curse to the Blind. Also against this guy, it works pretty well. Also, he exploded, which I'm not really sure why that happened. I guess they can break those. Not really seen that before, I don't think, but sure. It works for me if he just suddenly dies. And the extra damage up is going to help us out a little bit as well. All the fire is going to burn all our enemies. We got this in the bag. We got this in the bag. Easy peasy. Easy peasy. I will consider that as an option later on when I've got a little bit more health, maybe. I mean, it's right there. If we get another bomb, I might check out to see if there's some secret rooms outside that place right there. That'll be kind of cool. Secret room wouldn't hurt us right now because we could maybe get some secret room items. Maybe we can get something else. I don't know. I just want to get stuff. I just want to get free stuff without taking damage. That's all I want. But if we have to take a little bit of damage, then that's how it gonna be. That's how it gonna be. But let's see if it's even possible for there to be a secret room over here. Seemingly there is, but then there's this room and then it becomes impossible. And that makes me kind of sad. So I'm kind of sad right now. But maybe we can find some teleportation items somewhere in this floor. That would be cool. I would appreciate that. Also, the fire blocks enemy tears as well. So that's also kind of good. That's also kind of good. Because, like, there's quite a lot of tears in this game, as you can see. And not getting hit by those is kind of great. Like these guys, I'm just not getting hit by these bones at all. It's fantastic and miraculous right now. How is it possible? It's blocking all these tears. That's good. Alright, strength card, that's not bad. That is quite good indeed. That might just keep us a little bit more alive than we were previously. That's a lot of bones. How about you walk into the fire? How about you walk into the fire and die? And then I'll get that tinted rock in just a moment. I want that tinted rock more than... Well, I don't want it more than a secret room, but I'm tempted to go for it more just because there's no interesting rooms next to it. Oh my god, this fire is so good. This fire is so good. So very good indeed. And another soul heart for Freezios. That's so good. Give it to me. Give it to me. Thank you. What is it with batteries this run? Oh my god. I didn't mean to give him that, but alright. Bombs, please? Yeah, something like that. Hey! That's an extra soul heart right there. I could have had a little bit more if I didn't walk into fire. But, you know, this run is sort of fire-based. Given the rooms we're getting, there's like a torch in pretty much every room we've seen so far. So, you know, it sort of makes sense that I also walk into fire to burn myself and become one with the great run that we're playing right now. Going through a shop seems kind of pointless right now. I mean, greed might be there. I guess that's the thing that could happen. If greed's there, it might not be too bad. Greed's not here, and the item is terrible, and there's no tinted rocks here either. So yeah, that was a waste. But still, we got to see our shop. We got to see an item from our item pool disappear magically. That's kind of cool, I guess. Everything's not so bad anymore, but I wouldn't mind anything a bit. I'm not even using words anymore. I'm just making noises. I'm just making noises. Like the fire just, even when it's so small, it still deals a pretty large amount of damage when it managed to hit that one single time. The only downside is that I'm hitting my own fire as well, so, you know, there's that. But that's not that bad of a downside. That's more damage for me. Get 9 tails. And that's pretty good as well. That's pretty good as well. Can we get ourselves some hearts? Yes, there are some hearts in this neighborhood. Might as well see about that challenge room over there. The mark is going to give us some extra damage. The cat of 9 tails giving us some extra damage. This guy's going to give us some extra damage. He didn't, but he gave me my bomb back, so that's kind of considerate, given the fact that I did blow him up. That is a chest. I'm not too interested. I mean, Bob's brain might be in there, and that would definitely save the run, but simultaneously, it's like, meh. I don't think this run needs any more saving. I think this run is plenty saved. How about we check if our magic mushroom's here? Very unlikely. Not surprised by the lack of it. But we did get a paralysis pill. And that's not bad. That's not the worst pill in the game. There's worse. Somewhat worse pills. So that's, you know. So yeah, there's that. Give me that. I considered it for a while, and then I did the thing, because it's actually not that bad of an idea. Getting a couple more consumables right now doesn't seem so bad. There was some gold chest items, which, like Mask of Infamy would have been nice, I suppose. Fate would have been pretty cool. I don't know if Fate's unlocked yet. It probably is. Fate's always unlocked, isn't it? It seems like the kind of thing that would always be unlocked. And the fire is so good. Plus, we ended up getting a couple coins from it. We might be able to buy another soul heart from those coins, and that would be neat. Every part of that choice was good. Like, we got our key back as well. We got the key back from the golden chest as well, I do believe. So in the end, it was only profitable. It was only good business. It was only good business. That's all I wanted. I just wanted to do a deal, and the deal ended up quite lucratively for me. And I'm so happy right now. I'm so very happy. So very, very happy. How about you show me my secret room now? That is not a room of secrets. That is a room of nothing. Flying's kind of nice right now, though, for rooms like this. So in that sense, I am kind of happy that I spent 2 hearts on flying. That's something I'll never say. Well, I mean, there are instances where it's worth it, but I don't know if it was worth it this particular instance. But we'll probably make it work. If we can make it work, then it was worth it. Now we have a whole bunch more moverability going on right now. Moverability, definitely a word. And a soul heart from Injustice card. That happens almost never. Might be that Mom's Pearl thing that's playing a role in that particular one, because I do believe that changes some drops into soul hearts, but I might be wrong. I don't know anyone to drink. Like, every now and then I just need to reread on what all the trinkets do, because I just sometimes just forget all of them. Just all of them instantly, and it's just kind of bad, because there's quite a lot of them, and it is kind of good to remember what they do. Also, that fire just blocked a tear, I do believe, and saved me from taking damage. Still took damage in the end, but still, it saved me once from taking damage, and I am very grateful. Very grateful indeed. Can you please be dead? Oh my god, how much health do you have? That is so much health. I hit him so many times. I'm so mad right now. That's, is that good? I think that's good. Is that soul hearts? God, I never remember. It's either a lot of soul hearts or a lot of coins. And if it's a lot of soul hearts, that'll be cool. If there's a lot of coins, I don't really care that much, but I guess it's alright. I mean, we don't really lose that much from it if it is the case. Which floor is this? Depths 1? Yeah, we can go for that. Let's first fight Gish, though. It's about time we find Gish in the boss room, after all. Hasn't happened. Has it happened before? I'm not actually sure if it has. We've seen him in our boss rush a bunch of times. We probably have seen him. I don't know. I'm not actually sure. Oh, I got hit by a random mini Gish thing. I don't know if that's what they're called, but it's like the big one, but smaller. Mini Gish. Do you see my naming scheme here? It's very confusing and quite elaborate, but simultaneously fairly descriptive of the current events. So there's that. Please jump one more time. I love it when you jump really unnecessarily high. Please drop me a mini Gish, because that's what you do. There you go. That's a good Gish. Not even Krampus. I'm not going to take that, because that's a terrible idea, but it would make our BFF a little bit better, I guess. But I'm not going to waste hearts on Brother Bobby, or whatever his name is. I mean, even though he shares the name with our Lord and Savior, Bob, and his lovely, lovely brains. I don't think I want to do that right now. Right now, that seems like kind of a terrible idea. And I don't deal with terrible ideas in this neighborhood. In this neighborhood, we're only about good ideas and the best ideas, but not about the bad ideas, and that we don't. Either way, we've got no hearts right now, like no red hearts, and we're gonna get Polaroid next floor, and that's kind of great. That's kind of good. I would enjoy that immensely, and we're gonna be very happy about that because of reasons. Because it means we're less likely to die, The wound becomes a lot easier when we got the Polaroid effect going on every time we take damage. We're just gonna buy that. I'm pretty sure this is soul hearts. Yeah, look at that. 4 soul hearts, 5 soul hearts. The Pandora's box soul hearts technically slightly cheaper than the normal ones, and we just got ourselves a lot of health. So all in all, this run looking pretty good, looking pretty completed. The demon baby, the Dart Bomb, that's the one. Doing a pretty good job for himself as well. He's allowed to stay for a little bit longer. He's allowed to stay for the duration of this run, and I took damage from a tier I didn't even look at. We don't have a single other guppy piece, so I'm glad with that. Happy that we got the collar. Out of all the particular guppy pieces that exist, it is the more useful one, I suppose. I mean, Dead Cat right now, not that great, actually. On its own, at least. Because we'd lose our Polaroid effect when we get the Polaroid. So that would be kind of bad, obviously. And then, like, Cat's Head. I'm not going to take the Cat's Head for what we got right now. This is too good. The candle's too strong. Candle's too strong to let go. And then there's, like, the Hairball, which we couldn't have gotten from that, I don't think. So there's that. That would have been literally impossible. So that would be strange. And, you know, that's how it goes. Chariot card. Oh, actually, is that better? It might be better. Not sure, actually. I guess a chariot card rather than strength. I mean, I like strength. Chariot card is fun, too, because you can just deal a whole bunch of damage and you're invulnerable for a while, but strength allows you to deal a bunch of damage for a while. We lose our Polaroid effect, so that's great. Might actually go for, God, that's a lot of unnecessary damage. Might actually go for Chariot, thinking about it. I'm not sure now. I'm doubting myself, and that's never good. I should just use Strength somewhere in here. Then go back for that Chariot card. Maybe I should just do that. That doesn't seem like too bad of an idea. But I don't know where to use it, though. Simultaneously, I wouldn't mind using Strength on Mom's foot fight thing, so there's that. Don't you love, like, the hitboxes right now that we're dealing with? Because I'm loving it. Loving it a lot. Loving how the game favors us above the enemies. Very kind. Alright, so we're just gonna move on, just kill some tiny ghosts, try to find Mom's foot, and then while we are going there, we're gonna ponder about what the right choice is. Maybe get a soul heart from our friend, maybe a black heart, because our friend is our best friend. We did get the BFF item just to make the Dark Bum bigger, obviously. That's really the main reason. We just wanted to see him grow up. And the only way to really do that was through this. So, you know, that's the reason. Yes, the reason indeed. It's kind of a shame we can't see the Scatoli anymore, though. I like the Scatoli. I like having a big bulbous piece of poop on my face, but, you know. You can't have them all in Isaac. Some items just override the appearances of other ones, which can make it very confusing when you're trying to figure out which items you have again without actually pressing the start button to go into your menu thing. Because, like, it would be nice if there was any other indicator other than just pressing start sometimes, because I forget. I forget a lot. There's certain items which I just forget I have, and it's so dumb. Like Pyromaniac. I wish Pyromaniac overwrote a lot of visual effects, because it's something that's really good and something that changes the way you play, just due to the fact that you can just get hit by a lot more stuff. You can get away with a lot more damage because it doesn't damage you anymore. And Scatoli as well, like there's not gonna be any more red flies, so, you know, I should be aware of that. But I'm not right now because I forget. I forget I have it, and then I have to be super careful for things that are not going to attack me anyway. So it's like, I don't know anymore. Strength card. I'm just going to use it here. I guess that's the choice we're making now because I can't really be bothered to go all the way back. That's pretty much the reason. It's basically laziness. Don't really like this particular Mom's foot, I guess. But simultaneously, we can't just stand over there, have her go into the fire that way. And we can lure her into a large quantity of damage. How about you? Yeah, there we go. So, like, this does work. I'm happy about that, at least. So we got that going for us. Why would you shoot from there when I'm so close to your downward region? That's a strange way of saying the bottom door, but I decided to go for a downward region. Not gonna question it, and instead I'm just gonna kill Mom. Instead, I'm just gonna wait for Mom to attack. This is also one of those, like, variants of Mom where standing next to the door, she'll just not attack ever. It's just really frustrating. Did we fight Krampus yet during this? I guess maybe. Maybe not. I don't want that. I don't want any of these things. I just want to have like a BFF item that's not a follower. Which reduces our choices a bit, I suppose. On account that that's the only thing that BFF does. But, you know, I would just like Bob's Brain. That's all I want. Bob's Brain is really the only item I ever want in any run. Every other item is useless in comparison. Like that Polaroid effect's got nothing on Bob's Brain. Nothing on Bob's Brain at all. I don't even know why I took it. I should have not even taken any items. I should have just, like, not even taken flying. Not a... Oh, that might be good, actually. Like, I don't know. Tick's, like, such a permanent choice. I mean, there's only 2 floors remaining, so it wouldn't really matter all that much, I suppose. But still, Tick is like, I don't know about that. I don't know about that. I don't know if I like that choice very much. So it's like, I'll just think about it. It'll be just like the strength card, where eventually I'll just be too far away to, like, reasonably be able to go back again without getting just really bored. And then it'll be okay, because it's all the way back there, you know. I do like that Gish can slow down tears, though. Like, if Gish shoots someone, I think it's either a chance that it gets slowed down, or it's just always slowed down, and it's kind of nice. Because slowed down tears is a lot easier to avoid than non-slowed down tears on the fact that they don't go as far and they're slow. That was my explanatory lesson. Explanatory, one of the many words that exist, and therefore can be used in a sentence without any explanation. And we're just gonna move. We're just gonna go through the longest room in the world, apparently, and eventually we're gonna find our boss. I'm not gonna take that because that only has negative effects for me, really. That's a bunch of money. I got a lot of money during this run. It's a shame we can't use it, like, buy anything with it, but, you know, we got a lot of money in the end. Maybe we can get another arcade room. Maybe we can buy a soul heart from a mysterious man from deep underground. Maybe we can get, like, a black market. You never know. Mammy Gertie. I guess we're fighting Mom 3 times in a row. Just different types of memes. I'm glad that we're flying because this boss otherwise is actually quite annoying. But with what we got right now, we got it going on. I'm quite happy about my decision to go flying now for a rather ludicrous amount of health. That ended up working out in my favor, and I locked it. Locked it a lot, not taking it. Ooh. I'll just take that one, I think. I mean, we might run into the cat head somewhere along the line. If I can find the cat head, then I'll take it, I guess. But I'm kind of happy with what we got right now, honestly. I don't really... Do I really need the cat's head? Do I really need it? I guess the odds of us actually finding it would be a lot higher if I actually took the tail right now as well, so there's that. I'm just taking more damage. I'm just gonna leave. I don't want it. I don't want it anymore. It just doesn't seem like a very good idea. It doesn't seem like it'll be worth it. Neither of those. Alright. Yeah, I'm just gonna go. I think we got enough health to win. We got a Hierophant card as well. And a spider. Yeah, good. Spider. That was why I really did it. But can we get a reasonably nice Womb 2? That's all I really want. I could just pop that Hierophant card now because there's no real reason not to anymore. Yeah, there we go. I guess maybe in my mind I was like, maybe we'll find a Jera card, or maybe I'll find a Devil Deal where I have to use all of my hearts and then I can stay alive by picking up the Devil Deal and then quickly picking up soul hearts before I am dead. That would be good. But we are no longer gonna find more Devil Deals, so I guess that point has become moot. The point has become moot. So we're just gonna move on. We're at a slightly increased amount of soul hearts. And we're just gonna try not to die in this horrible, horrible place. That's the plan. And we found our boss already because this room was just a lot shorter for some reason. Because that's how Isaac levels work sometimes. Sometimes they big, sometimes they small. Today, This small, and he gave us a soul heart just because he's such a good friend. Good friend of the show, happy to see him. Let's kill Mim's hurt and call it a day. I would think that's a pretty reasonable idea. Took damage for really no reason. And now I can see the power of the flames. Taking care of a lot of different tiers coming in our general direction. And doing a reasonably large amount of damage in the process of doing so. All in all, it's basically the best time in the gun. Better than the best time in the gun. We need more items like red candle that we can just buy that make our run hilariously way more easy. Would we have been able to do it without the red candle? Probably. Maybe not this particular run because I did take a fair amount of damage. But that's fine, because we did it. We could go down further and kill Satan as well, but it wouldn't really help us in any way. So I'm not going to do that. We're going to call it a day. We killed everyone that we needed to kill. We got the Rune of Brecana, which is bad, honestly. It's just not that good. But I mean, it technically has like a positive effect, but it's just not that good. And we got 3 challenges left. I don't really particularly like any of these, which is why I'm saving them for last. They're just quite hard. I'm actually really bad at 3 and 11 and probably 9 as well because I don't remember what 9 is. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope to see you guys next time when we will be doing another run or challenge. I don't know. What are we doing next time? I don't know. Probably Kane or Blue Baby. I don't know. We'll see you next time. Bye.